Becoming a dynasty in today's NBA is almost impossible. But if there's one team that can do it, it is this team. And tonight, they got one step closer to step one of their potential dynasty. Game 5 tonight in Oklahoma City, a chance for the Thunder to reach the finals for the first time since 2012. Anthony Edwards was quiet in Game 4. How does he respond in Game 5? First possession of the game and an early good sign for Minnesota. Julius Randle, an early three-pointer. Shai had 10 assists in their last meeting in Minnesota. OKC's first bucket, a Shai assist to Chet. Shai setting up Holmgren there. Moments later, it's Shai and it's Chet again. You know, though, with this Thunder team, everything starts and ends with their defense. Stein with a block. A minute later, 4 minutes into the game, and SJ's already got 4 assists. Minnesota needs a more aggressive Anthony Edwards in this one. There's his first field goal attempt. But just as quickly as it looks like they might get going, there's the Bald Eagle swooping in with the steal and the dime. Thunder up by 8 more from SGA. Now it's a 12-point lead. Later in the first, this is what the great ones do. They smell blood in the water and they go for the knockout. SGA with a 3 there, final seconds of the first. This already felt like the knockout punch. Second quarter, for those saying they want Randle and Edwards to be more aggressive. It's hard to be aggressive when everybody is packing the paint like that. Randle stuffed at the rim. And there's Holmgren. Their defense is literally like watching Ed Reed and Ray Lewis on those 2000s Baltimore Ravens. A-Dub with a steal in the score, and we were praying at this point that the referees would stop the fight. A-Dub starting to find his rhythm now, and by the way, is he a top 15 player in the league now? A-Dub's got another, and now another. Steal and score. They are relentless. Thunder lead is up to 28. Late in the first half, the Bald Eagle soaring out of nowhere. We think about the greatest defenses of all time. This team is going to be one of the first ones we think about. Another steal. Next possession, Thunder up by 30. And when you face this defense, it really feels like you're facing 8 or 9 defenders at once. At this point, OKC's up by 31. The half is almost over, and look at Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle's first half number. Couldn't think of a more fitting way for this half to end. Last game, we called him Maple Mamba. There's Gen Z Jordan. Obviously, we know comparing anybody to Mike is crazy. But hey, winning a championship at 26, you might be on your way. At this point, this one is all but over, but the Thunder defense far from finish. Hartenstein block, Chet block. They're not done yet. Gen Z Jordan, another poke away and another steal. If you're a Timberwolves fan, this felt like the night that could never end. Now finally, mercifully, in the fourth quarter, it starts to become a reality. We will see you back in Oklahoma City on June 5th for Game 1 of the Finals. That was as dominant of a performance as you will see on this stage from anybody, and SGA once again leading the way. We look back at all the historic playoff runs. How about SGA with 11 30-point performances so far? 34, 8, and 7 today. All 3 of their big 3 performed in a major way. J-Dub averaging 22, 6, and 4 this series. And as we said, is he a top 15 player right now? And then you have Chet Holmgren, 18, 6, and 2 blocks on the series. And it's crazy that this is truly only his second year playing in the NBA. SGA gets the Western Conference Finals MVP, but they all know this means nothing. If they don't go on to win the ring, this season will be an epic failure. They have 80 wins currently. A historic pace. Again, though, let's point out, if you don't win the ring, it doesn't mean a thing. And there is Sam Presti, the mastermind behind it all, soaking it in. 2012 feels like yesterday, at least to me it does, to watch that iteration of the Thunder come and go. And now the new wave is here at last and here to stay. Boston, all this madness and chaos that is Oklahoma City, is their great coach. Mark Daigneault took over this program when they were rebuilding. He went through the rebuild with them, and he helped build them into what they are today. But when we talk about best coaches in the NBA, do you ever hear anybody mention Mark Daigneault's name? Heck, I would go on to venture to guess that most NBA fans don't even know who Oklahoma City's coach is. Get to know this man's name. Mark Daigneault is elite.